I have questions about this whole issue of a success coach, because I think we have to think deeply today about what success is. The Course in Miracles says some of your deepest failures you thought were success, some of your greatest successes you thought were failure. I think success needs to be redefined as a meaningful life. And a meaningful life is not always a popularity contest. You're not always going to get applause. You know, the fact that I said something and you didn't like it may or may not mean I said the wrong thing. And this is true as a person, and it's true as a teacher, and it's true as a counselor. You're not here just to get someone's approval. You're here to speak truth as you see it. So sometimes, you know, anytime we get criticism from others, I think it's important that we look like, is there something for me to look at there? But sometimes it's, you know, I said exactly what I feel I should have said and exactly as I think I was supposed to say it. The fact that they didn't appreciate it is none of your business. And that's why if you're setting yourself up as a seminar leader or something like that, you can't go counting students, you know, like how many people are there, because then you're always going to be tempted to dumb down your message to get more people in the room. That's corruption. That's not teaching. That's not real. It's about getting deep and getting real. It's not about how many people are in the room. It's about how deep your teaching goes. And that is also what you want to convey to other people about the lives that they live. Because there's so much shame in our society today associated with not making as much money or not being as commercially successful. And I think it's so important that we support each other in knowing that if you're a good father, if you're a good mother, if you're a good husband, if you're a good wife, if you're a good lover, if you're a good friend, if you're a good employer, if you're a good employee, if you're a good citizen, that is success. It is such a corruption in our society today that's all about money, money, money. There is no happiness to be found there on any fundamental or permanent basis. And also, the Course in Miracles, there's a line in the Course where it says, the Holy Spirit knows what your rent is. So when you are living in correct alignment, which is what you as a counselor and a teacher should be trying to help people do, one of the things that will come naturally is right livelihood. That will come naturally. And of course, money is one of the things that will accrue to you because of it, and will accrue to them because of it. And then there's no guilt associated with it either, because you know you're there for the right reason, and money is part of the energy that comes back so that you can perform your job in life with greater ease, greater comfort, and greater happiness so that you can be more present. You know, money is an important thing. I mean, there's nothing holy about what happens in a society when money stops circulating. But at the same time, you don't want to lead, and you don't want to lead anyone else to a position where they're leading from a place of, how can I make more money? Lead from a place of, how can I create something beautiful, something good, something holy, something true? And a lot of things will come from that. And one of them, at some point and in some way, will be money.